Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So today, I got a little bit of a treat for you. I'm going to premiere just a little part of a video that was sent to me of a brother at the channel. Please act right. Shout out to that brother. I'm not going to show the whole video because it's rather long. Excuse me, and it also has his commentary, so we're not going to go into it. But what we're really talking about is these women. He has a lot of different clips where he's showing women, Black women, talking about this whole strong and independent thing. And women are starting to wake up to it. And we're going to get into what's going on with that after. So without further ado, I'm going to share a little bit of his video. Hopefully he doesn't mind. And then we're going to come back and we are going to cook. So here we go.
Particularly need to lay off of that strong thing. You know, that's a trap. Because when you say words like strong Black woman, it makes us superhuman. And it makes people think, oh, we can conquer anything. And it's almost like superhuman. Yeah. And so you have to be careful with that strong. You want to be strong, but that can't be your label, because that in and of itself will scare a man.
No, it doesn't scare us. We're just not wasting any of our time with a woman who says she doesn't need us. We're just going to keep it pushing.
Please do not address me as a strong, independent Black woman. It's not a compliment. I never hear a man that is raising children alone say, I'm mom and dad. He never becomes overly feminine because he's raising children. But we as women become overly masculine because we are raising children, because I'm mom and dad and I got to do all these things, right? And now I put extra stuff on me. And then I say, ain't nobody helping me. Well, nobody told you to do that. There is help available, all because I was trying to overcompensate for what daddy wasn't doing. I didn't have to be mom and dad, because when you think of something strong, you do not think of coming to the aid of it. So when we are looked at and walk around as strong, what we're putting out is, I do not need assistance. I don't need your help. So anytime a man says, oh, I love it, you're so strong. I said, no, I'm not strong. I'm resilient. I'm not independent. I'm interdependent, because nobody ever comes to the aid of the strong person.
Exactly. So for all the women out there claiming that you're strong and independent, you're saying that you can do it all by yourself. So nobody's coming to your aid when you really need help. Now take a listen to multiple women who are still young, mind you, who are tired of being independent already. We knew it was coming.
Hey y'all, I'm ready to live a soft life. I'm tired of being independent. I've been independent for a real long time, and I'm tired of being independent. I don't want to be independent anymore. I want to live a soft life. Lord, I see what you have done for others. Can you please do it for me? That is the prayer that I pray. And this gets to the point where I just feel like I'm never going to get that soft girl life, because I'm never going to get a single man that wants to be in a relationship with a single woman. It's hard out here. So until then, I guess I'll be Miss INDEPENDENT. I definitely know what it means.
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? That prayer you just did? You should have been praying, asking God to send you the right husband back when you were younger, instead of trying to be strong and independent. And now, since the Passport Brothers movement, this is the wrong time to realize you no longer want to be independent. But hey, good luck.
I quit at being independent. I don't want to do this shit anymore. This shit is draining. I'm so ready to have a man come into my life and take care of me.
Celebrities are taking advantage of the hottest diet trend of 2023. It's called Keto 2.0. It's elevation, it's weight management, access to the day to get about 14 before the special.
I don't know what the to do. Obviously, I know what the to do, but I don't want to do this shit anymore. Like,
come on, y'all use your phones all the time lollygagging, and AAA is just a phone call away.
I'm ready to have someone come into my life and take care of me. This shit is so fucking draining. This independent life, like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I quit because every time something happens, I always have to figure shit out on my own, and I don't want to do that shit anymore. I shouldn't have to be stressing about shit like this. I'm tired.
Just barely 30 years old, and you.
So we're going to stop sharing. So you heard several women. You heard two older women, April Mason and Taraji P. Henson, talk about not being strong, how that's not a compliment. And of course, they are correct. Strong and independent is not a compliment. And Black women are the ones who always say that they're strong and independent. We've worn it for many decades now as a badge of honor. We have paraded around with it. We have thought that this somehow makes us more valuable. We have believed that this makes us a better woman or more desirable or more respectable or whatever it is that we think it makes us. That's what we've ran with. And it couldn't be further from the truth. Like, this is horrible. This is horrible. The strong and independent has ruined us. And then we saw a couple of younger women. One was a Latina. Remember what I told y'all? It's coming for the Latinas now with that strong and independent stuff, right? Saying that they want to be soft. These are Gen Z girls, okay? So they don't want to do this, right? They just now in their late 20s, just now hitting their 30s, and it's already draining. As she said, it's already tiresome. It's already out of there. They already don't want to do it. They already see the problem. Okay? This is why they're rebooting The Color Purple. Want to know why they rebooting The Color Purple? They rebooting The Color Purple to re-indoctrinate and reinforce the Gen Z girls. And the children, the little children that the Gen Z girls have had or are going to have. It's for the new generation. Same people got their hands in it. Steven Spielberg, Oprah Winfrey, Quincy Jones doing the music. And so they're putting new faces to it. Halle Bailey is I think she's young Nettie. Okay. Fantasia is grown Celie. I think Taraji is Suge. The guy that plays Strand on Fear the Walking Dead is Mr. Okay. And I forgot the lady's name that's going to play Sophia. But they're rebooting it with new faces. It's been several years now, few decades now, since the original Color Purple. And that programming, as you can hear, is wearing off. It's wearing off. Strong, independent, don't be feminine, don't listen to a man, don't want men around, don't want to be married, you can do it by yourself, this makes you better. See, that programming is wearing off like it do after about a good 30 or so years, okay? Good 30, 35 years, that's about how long it takes programming to wear off, especially when it's falsely created and doesn't have a real basis in reality, okay? So the younger women are snapping out of it sooner than the older ones did because the programming is wearing off, okay? They're seeing the hardship. They're looking at the failure of it. They're looking at their mothers and their aunties. They're looking at older generation. They're looking at Gen X. They're looking at the older millennials. They don't want to repeat it. So they are now on TikTok and on other social media platforms talking about how they don't want to be strong and independent and how that's not good and they don't feel good. They don't want to be doing this till they in their 40s and 50s. They don't want to do this. They want men to come into their life and solve their problem. And they want men to come do what men do in women's lives, and they want them to provide for them. They want them to problem solve for them. They want the protection from the men, and they want the love and the procreation from the men. That is what they want. Their nature. See, you can't fight the biology. You can't win. You can try, and it'll be suppressed for a while. But the biology of women cannot be defeated. The biology of nobody can be defeated. Women want to be taken care of by masculine men, period. So the feminist programming is all but worn off because it failed, because it's a failed thing, okay? It never had success written on it. It was always going to fail. Now that we can see the tangible failure, okay? The younger women, see, that's why it's so dangerous. The younger, see, women like me saying it at 40-something and old women like Iyanla coming out and saying, no, this was wrong. Iyanla is in her 60s now, I do believe. She might be in her late 60s. I'm not sure exactly. But see, it don't matter. She's a boomer, right? Older generation, right? But it's concerning when the young ones don't want to buy into the programming. So now we got to re-up. We got to reinforce. So we got to trot the old horse back out. Okay? We got to trot out a tried and true kind of programming. We got to get Black women back on board with identifying heavily with strong and independent. So we are going to reinforce the gender war tropes. We are going to reinforce, don't be Celie. Celie was feminine, but that was her problem. All her problems came from that. So you don't want to do that. And you got to be Suge. Suge is better. That's a better program going on there. And just reinforcing it so that the younger generation can take up on these tropes and continue the failure to go ahead and the Black community and then start in on the Afro-Latino community. I'm telling y'all, that's what it is. They don't care whether it's a good movie or not. They're not trying, because I think that from the trailer, it's almost going to be half of a musical, because see, it was a musical on Broadway, I believe, and Fantasia was Celie then. So it almost looks like it's going to be a hybrid musical / see, they just give it a new paint job and bring it back out here because it was so effective. Ain't no way they're not going to do it again. It was too effective. It lasted too long. The programming lasted quite a long time. But now it's just wearing off. The younger women are saying, wait a minute. This strong and independent don't seem like this is the business here, because I don't like paying bills by myself. I don't like have to figure out everything by myself. I don't want to raise these kids by myself. I don't even want to pay bills by myself. Why come I can't have a man? Why come I can't be feminine? Why can't I do this again? What was the problem again? Huh? What's wrong with men again? Because I kind of like the stuff that men do. So why did we not like this? Because I like it. I like when men come in and step in and take care of things. Like, I like that. So why did we ever stop doing that? Huh? Y'all can't see, you can't give me a good answer for that. So now I want the men back. We can't have that. Because if the programming we're off for the young ones, they won't do it. And if they don't follow a dangerous program, they'll go back to their female nature, the real female nature, not the corrupt version. And the community repairs itself. And they can't have it. So this is very important. The younger women are waking up faster than the older ones did. They're doing it in their 20s now instead of their 40s. Some of them are listening. Some of them are listening to the right thing and snapping out of it. And that's why they got to reintroduce the color purple. It worked so well, right? Why veer away from what worked? They got to reinforce this. I needed to bring it to y'all attention. You got to think. Anyway, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you've not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.